My people, it seems right now we are in a season of apology. Yes, everybody is coming out to tender apology in one way or the other, and the person who has tendered apology right now, you won't believe it. We were not expecting this very person to come out to tender an apology because over the time she has proven that she's right at what she does. Yes, in the midst of chaos, trouble, we see how she tries to vindicate herself and stay on her own land. But little did we know that the little involvement she had herself in, she could consider them wrong. We heard how Temitope came out to tender a public apology to Olori Naomi, despite Temitope has not been so much involved in every single thing that has been happening in the palace. Yet she tendered an apology openly to Olori Naomi because she felt she has been too involved in all of these things happening. And people, this one no be small thing again. Yes, certainly. Olori Ashley has come out to tender an apology to Olori Naomi, and in that apology, she's telling Naomi that to err is human and to forgive is divine. That's true. But the last time we check, Olori um Ashley na priestess don dey quote scripture for prophetess. That's very good. My people, e no get anything wey we go take see inside the palace. Yes, e no get any single thing wey we no go see inside the palace. And right now that apologies are coming in and out, one day we'll wake up and we'll hear that Miriam and Ronke have tendered their apology so that they could be forgiving their sins of last year, then they will start committing this year's one. My people, at the end of the day, this whole thing, there is more to it. Pastor Jerry said it, that there is more to what these women are doing. And Olori Naomi cannot just sit there and assume everything is okay. Her assumption is what is killing the whole thing. Her assumption is what is making these women do whatsoever they are doing. Now let's go back to when they celebrated Prince Tedenikawo's birthday. Yes, when the young man turned 3 years old, Ashley stormed that venue. And when she stormed the venue, she made sure she created a scene that will be remembered by everybody. Yes, she stormed it exactly when she would get people's attention. She went in with gifts, lots of things. And the most interesting part of it was that the young man, the boy who could not recognize his own father, was able to recognize Ashley. And Ashley was so, so happy. So at that moment, everybody was like, wow, for Tedinika were to recognize Ashley, then certainly these two people have a close relationship. Ashley and Naomi should have a close relationship, or Tedinika was not even able to recognize his own father, which is the only, and now he's recognizing Ashley. So from when Ashley came back, Ashley even boldly said that if Naomi is to mention her friends, she would definitely appear on that list. It so happened that they now later gave Naomi the room to decide who stays or lives in the palace, and Naomi did not mention her on the list. She rather said she doesn't like polygamy, but if she's to do polygamy again, she would rather do it with Elizabeth. And I don't know whether it was that statement that provoked, actually, it was that singular statement that, triggered her to go meet their Ronke, and they started plotting against her. But before that plotting, when they were doing the cleansing of Olori Naomi returning back into the palace, Ashley herself started having issues with the Oni. Those issues led to Oni stopping her from entering the shrine. And to a very large extent, the shrine is her place. She's a priestess. The shrine is her place. So when they stopped her from entering her own place, everybody was like, no, 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 this matter, it is serious. Because the only cannot just keep a blind eye and stop Ashley from entering a place where it is her own calling. It is more like now you are stopping Naomi from entering the church as she's a prophetess. Ah, God, my people. But from there, Oni said he decided to keep quiet. He will not speak about that matter till today. Oni has not said any single thing concerning why he stopped Ashley from entering the shrine. Ashley cried. She came back and wrote so much apology letters, knowing fully well that she's a very, very good and a creative writer. She took it to her Instagram page where she wrote lots and lots of things to the Oni, and it was during her process of writing that Oni's health even surfaced in one of her write-up. My people will not be that one with the even talk. Make we talk of how she been come follow Miriam and Ronke, and they met one of Oni's concubine that nobody even knows exists. Nobody even knows that concubine exists. These three women went to meet that concubine to fake pregnancy, and it all got exposed. It all got exposed. My people, oh, so it is not like Ashley is so clean. She's not so clean. Ashley has been involved in one or two things that have given her a stain. And once you start relating with Miriam and Ronke, your actions are questionable. Your words are questionable. Every single thing you do, it is worth questioning. Once you say one like this, people will look very well if it is really one you said, because you're relating with Miriam and Ronke. We know how far Miriam and Ronke has come all this while to fight Naomi. And if you ask the reason why they are even fighting her, there is no reason attached to it. Yes, there is no reason attached to it, because according to them, Naomi is living a life they are supposed to live. All these are going to Singapore, collecting an award. She has a sword, and all of those things. They feel that is what is meant to be theirs. But Naomi now has it on a platter of gold, like she has it effortlessly. So they feel Naomi is living a life that they are supposed to live. And the question always remains that, okay, if Naomi is not living that life, then are they going to share the life between you and Roque? Because the way you and Roque are fighting this woman, your husband is entitled to as many wives as possible. That is what we know. The Oni is a custodian of the Yoruba culture. At the last time we checked, he is allowed to marry as many wives as possible. And then all of a sudden, you wake up and tell me that he should not marry this one, he should not marry this one. You will now tell him the kind of wife to marry. My people, at the end of the day, oh, now to buckle up and see what will happen exactly on this matter. Ashley tendering an apology to Olori Naomi says more than an apology. Yes, it certainly says more than an apology. But at the end of the day, we go take see how this whole matter go play out.